everybody, welcome back to my channel and a brand new Stylecast. Each week I give you outfit inspiration to get you through the week ahead based on the weather. That's why it's a fashion forecast, a Stylecast. And this week I'm going to be highlighting weather in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and I want to focus the Stylecast around what to wear when you go on a ski holiday. So some of you know that I am based in Jackson. Usually that is my home base. I grew up there and it's my favorite ski town in the US. And I wanted to bring you a special Stylecast just to give you real life inspiration on what we wear, how to dress like a local, how to go from après ski to dinner, to hanging at the lodge, to shopping around town, all the things that you might be doing when you're on a ski holiday. So let's dive into this week's Stylecast. Okay, so on Monday we have a high of 33, a low of 26, and some afternoon and evening snow showers forecasted. So what I'm going to do for Monday is highlight your travel day outfit. This is the outfit that you would wear as you arrive into Jackson, and you might be coming from someplace warmer, usually because Jackson does tend to get a little bit cool in the wintertime. So I want to make sure you have all the right layers so that when you arrive you feel comfortable and well equipped. So started with a pair of leggings and added an oversized striped sweater, and then I would pair that with your snow boot. Either a moon boot I think would be great. I'm here with my UGG boots. You want to be wearing your bulkiest boot here, something that you're not going to pack in your suitcase or not easily be able to pack in your suitcase, but you're definitely going to want because there's going to be a lot of snow. So wearing your sort of snow boot to travel is a really good idea. And then in that same vein, I would say wear your bulkiest coat. So I have the big puffy jacket to keep me warm during especially the evening when you might be going out to dinner and around town a little bit. So this is the big bulky puffy jacket, and then top that off with a beanie. Tuesday we have a high of 36, a low of 27, and snow forecasted. So I want to do a hotel hang kind of look here. So this is a look that you might be wearing around the lodge or the hotel, especially on a very snowy day if you're not going to be out in the weather. And what I did is started with a pair of jeans, added that classic ski sweater, and you know, you want to pick something. This is a really fun time to indulge with some of that sort of embroidery, that classic kind of ski sweater motif that you see. And then I just added a puffy vest. I think having a puffy vest like this really does elevate your look into more of a complete look. It really suits you when you're in colder places like this and you do just need that extra layer, even if you're in the lodge and you're having hot chocolate by the fire. These kinds of layers go a long way, so I would definitely recommend a puffy vest, or I would even say a faux fur vest is something that I would recommend that gives you just a little bit more of a glammed look. Anyway, and I finished this off with my UGG boots, a beanie if you need it to maybe cover some dirty hair or some helmet hair if you have been skiing, and then add some earrings just to sort of elevate it and make the look complete. Wednesday we have a high of 33 and a low of 21, and some morning snow showers forecasted. So this is an outfit that I would recommend if you were going to go out around town, maybe go to a coffee shop, do some shopping around the town square. I would definitely recommend, if you are in Jackson, that you hit up Persephone's Bakery for some coffee and a pastry. I love their croissants. If you're more on the healthy jaunt, then go towards the Healthy Being. It's just next door to Persephone's. They're in town in Jackson, and you can get a wide variety of fresh juices or a morning smoothie. That would be a great stop if you want to sort of get more of that healthy start. And then if you're shopping around, the Valley Bookstore is right there. Women Folk is a vintage store that does amazing men's and women's consignment pieces, but they are really curated. So it's really kind of the best of the best, and it definitely has a Western flair. So you might want to pick up some pieces that you would wear out later, maybe going to the $1 Million Cowboy Bar. But anyway, I get ahead of myself. Let's talk about the outfit for today. So I would do some layers, especially if you are going to be shopping and you want to try different pieces on. Really do separate. So started with a pair of jeans, added a plaid button down. This is a longer button down, and then put a longer sweater over top. And I just really love this layered look. It's very cool. It has a little bit more interest going on than the average sort of like sweater and jeans, because you've got that layered plaid long shirt underneath. I finished that with some lug boots, my puffy coat, and then of course, depending on how cold it is, add a scarf, add gloves, add a beanie, and you know, that will give you the complete sort of layered, more comfortable look for going out and around town. In Jackson, this really is what you will need, especially if it's those cooler temperatures. You will need all of those layers, so definitely make sure to pack them. By the way, I will have a packing list for you in the description box below, so definitely check that out. And if you guys are going on a trip, I'm so excited for you. And if you are going to Jackson, leave me a comment below, leave me a little snowflake so that I can see that you're going to Jackson. If you have any questions about places, want some recommendations, you can leave those in the comments below too, and I'd be happy to share the local details. And just before we move to the next look, I want to remind you to hit that subscribe button, and thank you so much if you have already. Thursday, it's a high of 34, a low of 20, and partly cloudy. So to me, this is the day to get out there and get on those slopes, because we just had a bunch of snow the couple days before, and now you have hopefully some good visibility, probably some sunshine in there too. So this is my outdoor activity outfit and my après ski outfit. So starting with a long underwear top, you really do want to have, you know, functional base layers. If you don't have, you know, more technical base layers from Patagonia or Mountain Hardwear, some of these, you know, more active brands, it's totally okay to wear things from like Uniqlo and their Heat Tech line, something like that. Then I just paired that with leggings. Again, as a base layer, you could definitely just do leggings that you have, but if you wanted to get into more of the technical wear, then those brands that I mentioned before. Added the Montclair vest, a fleece jacket just for an extra layer. This is my après outfit. So if I was actually on the slopes, I would have my ski jacket, but this is my après outfit. And then finish that off with the UGG boots or the moon boots, your snow boot, a beanie. Again, if you want to cover some helmet hair, it's always a good idea. And let me just share a few places to après. So there's the Mangy Moose, which you probably have heard of if you've ever Googled anything about Jackson and après ski culture. It's really fun. They often have live music, which is really fun. One of my favorite places is in the Caldera Hotel. It's the lower level. They have a new restaurant there. I can't remember what it's called because it used to be the old Yellowstone Garage, but now it's something different. Anyway, if you go to the Caldera Hotel and their base, you know, ground floor level where they have the restaurant, that is a really fun après scene. It's a little bit more shishi, but it's fun, and they make really good drinks. And then the other would be just to head over to the Four Seasons and go to the Handlebar or hang out in their lodge lobby area. They do sushi in the lobby, and they often do also have live music, sometimes more just like a guitar player or something, so it's a little bit more mellow, whereas the Mangy Moose is definitely like bigger acts. But those would be some suggestions right there out at Teton Village when you get off the slopes. And I hope you guys have so much fun if you are in Jackson and you are doing some après ski. Friday, it is mostly cloudy with a high of 39, a low of 22, and I'm highlighting this outfit as your like out to dinner outfit. So getting dressed up to go out to dinner, Jackson has a number of really tasty restaurants, some of them really high end even, that you will probably want to partake in. And so getting that balance of being dressed up but not too dressed up, because this is not New York City, you're not going to dress like that, is a little bit of an art, and I'm happy to share the formula that I have figured out works really well. What you do is you want to have a midi print dress. It can be a floral dress. This one's sort of a patchwork dress, which again sort of nods to the Western roots of Jackson and being in Wyoming. And then you just pair that with tights, a good boot, you know, a suede boot coming up to your knee. is, I think, a really good option for a midi length dress because of where the skirt hits. Add a belt to finish it off and some earrings, and you're really just good to go. Obviously, do your hair and your makeup, and you are gonna feel so good in this outfit, both for dinner and if you happen to go to the $1 Million Cowboy Bar or the Wart Hotel for dancing on Tuesday nights. Hint, hint, you guys should go. This will be a really great look that you're gonna feel really good in. Obviously, you wanna stay warm as you are getting to these different venues, so just add your puffy coat, your beanie, gloves and a hat, or gloves and a scarf, and that way you can stay warm as you're going from place to place. All right, that's what I have for you today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And I want to just mention that all of these looks are very interchangeable for what you're doing based on the day. You might wear 3 of these outfits in one day, right? You might be hanging at the hotel in the morning, going out for a ski and doing apres after, and then heading out to dinner later. So I would just say these are kind of like formulas for how to dress when you're in a ski town, in particular in Jackson Hole, and feel really good about what you're wearing. You're, dressed appropriately, both for warmth and style. And I hope that you guys have an amazing time if you are going on a ski vacation. And I will see you next week with a brand new Stylecast.